Okay, so for your first distance learning assignment in drawing, you're going to be doing a drawing, an artistic representation of a personal interest. So the personal interest is up to you. It could be a musician, it could be a sports team or a specific sport, it could be a play, a movie, a book, a TV series, but it should be something that you are personally interested in. So this is a student example. They chose DJ Logic as their personal interest. So what we are not doing is we're not going on Google and finding a picture of DJ Logic and just copying that, or finding one of his album covers and copying that, or finding artwork that someone else has done of him and copying that. We're going to do our own artistic representation of whatever it is that we're interested in. So if I did DJ Logic, I would probably try and find a photograph of him. I would look at his album covers to see if there was any imagery that I could use. I would look at maybe t-shirt designs that he has out there or poster designs to see if there was any imagery that I can incorporate. I would maybe think of some of his song lyrics that stood out to me and how I could visualize those. Or maybe just abstract designs. And then I'm going to incorporate all of those things together to make an artistic representation of what my personal interest is. So this is another student example. Their personal interest is horror films. So notice that they did not just do an image from one film. They've taken several films and combined them together. With this one, I would say they do have quite a bit of negative space kind of all throughout the drawing. They could have maybe incorporated some sort of design into that space. This student's personal interest is the Black Panther. So we have the Black Panther. We have where he's from, the landscape of where he's from in the background. Notice the greatly stylized foreground with just the triangular shapes instead of a realistic landscape. So that definitely makes it more artistic. The circle design, I think, is supposed to represent the sun, and then the mountains and the clouds in the background. And then this is my own example of interest would be music, or specifically the Beatles. And with this one, I have not found other imagery that's related to the Beatles. I have invented imagery, designs, patterns, values, shapes that I have overlaid with the Beatles. So you are doing a drawing that is of a personal interest, but in the most artistic way that you can represent it. And there are lots of different ways that you could go about this project. So the way that I'm going to be taking attendance and the way that I'm going to be grading your art is that each time you work on it, I want you to take a photograph with your camera phone, and then upload that photo on the drawing Google Docs or Google Class. And that's how I'll be grading things and taking attendance. So I hope you have fun with this. I'm excited to see what you guys produce. Talk to you soon.